So to kind of recap on everything that's happened from session 0, just as a brief recall, you are all hunters in training, essentially, underneath the guild of the Gormon of the Gormon King of Atropa. Atropa is this sort of forested continent that houses the strongest, most fearsome creatures of all of Io, and the hunters there are tasked to not only like fend off the population and slay them, but the Gormon King is looking for these tasty, delectable meals made of the most dangerous creatures that no one else gets to experience. And that's why they have spent their wealth to build this hunting lodge, to task in the training of hunters so that they may be able to face off against these fearsome creatures. Hunters of Tropa are essentially trained in the creation of these monster-like weapons and equipment, but also trained in a little bit of cooking and just to bring like a gourmet experience to those around. So you all have essentially were tasked by your instructor to face off against a quote unquote test monster as your to get your hunting license, which you guys passed through with flying colors. You've just arrived back from the training site. The instructor Tarun, a young, well, not young, but I mean a sort of grumpy, experienced gnome, sits back at the bar, and you all slowly begin to funnel in. I'm going to say the first 2 people that come back is going to be, and I'm going to drag you in now. Hold on, make sure that's, yep, making sure Scott's back. Scott and and Bahroo, your characters come in. Yes. As you begin to approach over there. Scott, why don't you introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing?
Character I will be playing is Dirk Manley. He is essentially that guy that thinks he's very cool, but he's actually not, and he also narrates his own actions, much as if he was, a DM, but he's actually doing that. He's very obnoxious and full of himself. Also, his cat with him right now is some little stray that tried to steal his comb. The comb was very important to him. I'm getting real gravelly. My voice, I gotta swallow one sec. The comb was really important to him. And now he's holding this cat basically as his not slave, because that's fucked up, but his indentured servant until he make amends.
Dirk, are you saying all this out loud as you're approaching instructor? Yeah. All right.
Yes.
And do you want to introduce yourself as the person that is playing Dirk? The individual, Scott?
Oh, I am ScottJund. I play Dead by Daylight. My life is in ruins.
All right. So that's 2 for Life in Ruins. All right, we've got that checked off. Perfect. So Bahroo, why not introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing in this campaign?
Yes, I'll be playing as Ruby V, a little, a very small tabaxi. We've gone with Talicos as their name. He has the problem. He is essentially a kleptomaniac. He wishes to steal anything and everything. Value means nothing. It doesn't matter if it's a paperclip or a gold bar. They are equally valuable. So he tries to steal everything. In fact, that's why he is with Scott's character, Dirk. He tried to steal a comb, and Dirk caught him. And now I am his indentured servant for the time being.
Go ahead and
until I can be released.
Feel free to find a chair at the table so that you'll be issued your hunting license soon. Coming off of the airship next, Joe, why don't you explain your character? Introduce yourself and tell everyone who you'll be playing today.
Yeah, so I will be playing as Pickles, and I am a small calico, and I am currently trying to learn how to become a greater hunter so I can live up to the expectations of my hunting partner, who's far away right now, and he was hunting far bigger game than I was able to manage. But I came here so I could train and become as great as he is one day. And right now, I am very excited and to show off all of my cool skills that I've learned over all these years.
Okay. And feel free to... Oh, did you also introduce yourself?
Oh yes, I'm JoCat. I'm best well known for creating the crap guide to Monster Hunter and D&D series of videos, as well as other things, and I occasionally stream stuff. I do animation. I draw things.
Man, you are in
sometimes.
the right campaign.
Yeah.
This is everything and everything. This is awesome. Feel free to find yourself a seat as the instructor patiently waits for everyone to return.
Yeah, I just scuttle on by. Oh, hello, excuse me, and just take a seat right over here.
Momo, you begin wandering in. What would you describe how your character like walks into the bar area?
It'd be probably steps that are very close together, unless like she gets near something and then she'll take like a larger step to get past it as quick as possible.
Why not introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing?
Hi, I am Momo. I am that's pretty much it. I
All
don't
right.
really know.
That's fine.
I just like anime and cat girls.
And tell us a little bit about the character that you're playing today.
I will be playing Hayo Ariguen, and she is a halfling.
Okay. Feel free to find a seat as you're quickly rushing through the bar area. You just see Instructor
see him.
Taryn over there. I'm sorry, you can't. You said you can't see?
Oh, now I can.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
cool. Sorry. Put you right there. Boop. And yeah, as you're like slowly walking in, you'll just see the instructor kind of like bark. It's just like, we don't have all day, you know.
Excuse me.
Got other things to do.
Clamp her down into the seat, like her book falls on the floor, and she's like, she picks it up.
Jeez, pick that up. What's wrong with you? It's just like sitting there. It's like, and he just like, he adjusts his goggles a little bit, and he's like, what is taking everyone so long right now?
I believe they're having individual internal crises.
Naomi, your character begins to walk in, and immediately Instructor Taryn's like, oh, maybe we should pace ourselves a little bit.
Well, she's actually like walking. She's really deeply contemplating like the purpose and existence of knees right now. So she's walking with her legs completely straight, kind of like sliding them in front of one another instead of walking like a normal person. She's like, man, these are kind of weird. Hi, I'm Naomi. I stream less than Scott does, even though I don't really have health issues. I'm just lazy. Woo! So my character. All right. Hello, my name is Nexaveri Askinja Lessendex, but you can just call me Nexi. I'm uncomfortably tall, but it's okay because it makes me blend in with the trees better. I come from a humble forest village in a distant land. After deciding to leave the safe but boring monotony of my beautiful home, I traveled for 15 years and ended up here in Antropa. I spent most of my time in nature. I studied and observed many creatures, especially birds, whose beautiful calls I can now imitate on my flute. See, it's so accurate. And there are so many monsters. They are beautiful beasts that I want to hunt, which is why I'm here getting my license. But the most astonishing thing I've seen in all of my travels are these superb, unique beings. I've learned their language, and I'm so terribly fascinated by them. They're so odd, so beautiful. I just want to look respectfully at all of them. They drive me. They are my purpose. Well, okay, maybe not the part, but like a little bit, I guess. These creatures are gnomes. And one is about to give me my license. And she scoots up. She slides her way over.
Yeah, literally, like the instructor like sees you like trying to establish knees and almost as if could see the inner monologue, was just looking around, and it's just like you're sitting. You decide to sit there. All right, okay. I mean, chair's a chair, I suppose. Just his glasses one more time.
Sorry for burning down your training ground. That wasn't. I didn't do it, but I'm sorry.
It's not on my dime, so whatever. And
Okay, then I'm not sorry.
well, I mean, a little sympathy goes a long way. I mean, it's fine. Just don't
Okay,
burn
so
the
I'm sorry.
don't. Oh, yes. Just don't burn the forest down, please. I
Okay.
Everything's wood here, and I mean, granted, fire's gonna do it. Just do your best not to burn everything down. There's a lot of wood in the area, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And while the instructor's like explaining all of this, Russ, your every time your character comes in, can you explain your character's walk? Because I feel like you're like prancing everywhere you go with that heart.
Prancing?
Yeah.
I mean, probably when he's happy, absolutely. But he's just kind of sauntering in, feeling real comfortable in this treehouse, admiring it, loving it. Eric is a would-be botanist who is fond of nature and the boons and banes that plants can provide. When he came of age, he got hit with the wanderlust, and he traveled for a few years, then came back to follow in his father's footsteps of being a hunter. The first very noticeable thing about Eric is probably his smell. He smells like probably earth and compost. He loves to just root around in bushes and just try to find new flora. Other than that, he had a pretty normal life as a human being.
Okay. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm RussMoney. Most known for playing Space Station 13. Been role-playing for a very long time, and I'm really excited to play here.
Yay.
But how much do you stream on like the scale between Scott and Naomi?
3 out of 10.
That's not the scale. We're on like the end of it.
Yeah, we're both ones, dude.
That's why I have to make one side a 10 and one side a 1.
God, it's like the micro scale. All right.
So yeah, Instructor Taryn will motion you over, and he's like, "All right, I think everybody is yeah, everyone's here. Go ahead and find a seat." He just like, you see his nostrils immediately just flare up at the scent, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, maybe like over there." He like motions over to the table to you.
Oh, you don't like the smell
Eric
of
raises
combo?
his arms, takes a smell.
Kyle
he
just
looks
shoved
over
her
to the
face in a book.
Do these animals wash or?
No, it's all right. I don't want to spend any more time here than I have to. Okay.
Vivi licks his paw.
All right. Looks over at Vivi.
Actually, that's a very smart maneuver in order to mask your stench from civilization so that you smell more like the environment.
I mean, it's a valid point as a hunter, I suppose, but oh, jeez, does it have to be? All right. Anyways, I don't want. He looks over at Vivi and immediately begins checking around his pockets, and then look. Yeah, go ahead.
He makes eye contact with one eye and continues to lick his paw.
All right.
Yes?
Nothing. All right, well, congratulations. You're all not dead. You've completed the task of becoming a hunter, and I bestow upon you from our great Gormon King hunting license. Congratulations. And then he will at that point like pull out from his pockets what appears to be 6 almost like playing card sizes with a mark of the Gormon King, and that says in Elvish hunting license. And he leaves it. There's a signature line that's over there, and he hands it to everyone. And he's like, just go ahead and sign there. Make sure not to lose it. You're going to need it to if you want to actually perform sanctioned hunts here. So, one for you, one for you, one for you, you, you and you.
When he gives it to Nexie, she's gonna discreetly try to touch his hand, like giving it to her, but completely fumble it. So she just kind of like just slaps her hand against his, like, oh, sorry, like, oh, I didn't, oh, sorry, I just can't control my hands right now.
Yes, it's a very confusing time for all of us. All right, one for you, and like immediately just tries to brush past it as fast as he can. You, and you.
When Tayroon passes his diploma to Eric, Eric's going to pocket it with his left hand, and then he's going to wipe his nose with his left hand and then extend it for a handshake.
Nope. All right, and you?
Oh, that's true. Now sit back down.
All right. Congratulations. Yes, you're gifted. You've done well. You know, don't die out there. And he will then point behind you and says, if you'd like to go ahead and begin your first hunt, just head over to the lobby. You speak to the very grinny Frimmy. I'm sure she'll task you with something more suitable, but yeah, I'm done here. Then he gets up and he just immediately just walks away without another note.
Goodbye, Mr. Taryn. Thank you.
Yep.
How did he leave so quickly?
Okay, out of character, I apologize. This guy's literally just me. Okay.
You look over at him. He just holds up his hand. What's up?
Hi.
So yeah, the instructor has let you know that you guys are now full-fledged adventurers, or not adventurers, but hunters. And if you wish to essentially commence with your first hunt, all you have to do is go over to the lobby area that is to the south, speak with Frimmy, and she will let you know what is available for hunters of your rank.
Nice.
So with that, what do you all do?
Is the lobby to the south?
Yep. It is to the south. You cross over the bridge, and it'll take you over to the lobby area. Some of you can actually already see Frimmy just waiting at her desk, grinning as always.
I don't like her.
Is this your
to earn your debt back?
Is this your character saying that, or just you?
No, just me. Nah, that's just me.
Okay.
How much do I even owe you anyway? It's just one little comb.
The comb. What's the currency in this world?
It's gold.
Okay. The comb cost 3 gold.
But I could.
He'll just walk away.
Everyone begins wandering over to the south. It seems to head over to the lobby area. Frimmy, with her grin, exclaims. She immediately goes to the other side of the desk and says, new hunters. Congratulations to all of you. I knew that you could do it.
Yeah, of course you did.
How can I help you today? Her smile still on her face.
To fight a thing we don't know what we get to fight, so we want you to tell us what we're
Why
gonna
are
fight.
you singing?
Right. Well, let me go ahead and, and she's immediately like, right, let me go ahead and see what do we have available for you. Rank 1, I'm assuming, brand new hunters. May I see your licenses, please? Then she kind of gives like a wider smirk.
I don't need a license to hunt.
Eric will produce it's already smudged.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Pickles enthusiastically slaps it on the table with his paw. There it is.
Oh, thank you.
Vivi presents his as well. However, he does not know how to write, so it is incoherent scribble.
All right.
It could be anyone.
It's just a scribble on a line, and she's like, "All right, okay, there you are, and you," and points over to Hayo. Your
She kind of just like holds it up.
yes.
I have it.
Yes, thank you. And then she hands back all the licenses and goes, all right. Well, it seems for your rank, you're able to hunt one of 3 creatures that have been currently rampaging around the Atropa forests. It's up to you what you feel like you'd be interested in or capable of doing. And at that point, she'll present you with 3 essentially like hunter bounties, like hunter deeds. The 3 creatures she presents you with, and I've also listed it over in the private Discord if you guys would like to talk amongst yourselves about it. But the 3 that she presents to you are the Solar Dilomaru, which essentially is like codenamed the Blasting Dino. The Crystalline Crustapod, which is dubbed the Radiant Crab. And the Noxious Anuraba, which is dubbed the Poisonous Frog. And at that point, she's like, let me know which one that you would be interested in hunting. I shall place the hunter's mark on it for the 6 of you. And then, you'll be free and licensed to hunt this creature. So...
Dinosaur. And then he just walks away.
She looks
I
at
guess
at that point,
we could go down the list, I guess. That's fine.
Well, I can't really disagree with him. He's physically not able.
No, you could.
Dinosaur.
Okay.
Dinosaur.
That means I get more time to work on my song for the next one. The crystalline crustapod is a very beautiful thing, and we're going to kill it, and its materials will bring.
Oh, that was very good.
Oh, thank you. I'll finish it one day.
She places the mark on the solar, essentially the solar Dilomaru, and exclaims, all right, the 6 of you are now permitted to hunt it. You're free to use our airship facilities. It'll take you right over to the last known location where we have spotted this fearsome creature. Be careful and good luck. Oh, by the way, did Instructor Tarun give you any more training on specific survival activities you'll be able to handle while out in the forest?
Pickles hops up to put both hands on his hips and thrusts his chest out forward confidently. Nope.
Oh.
Eric will tap his forehead and say, he taught us the ways of the hunt.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, nothing else.
Well, there's more than just the hunt. You may want to look for him again. I'm sure he'd be eager to teach you.
Oh, do you really think so? You think he'd be eager?
Yep, she says with a smile.
Oh, wow, yeah, we should go find him. I'm gonna go find him.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. And then she'll just like return back to the chair and says, don't get maimed or dismembered or killed out there. Smile
thank
still
you.
present on her face.
I'll follow along with the rest of the party.
Why would she tell us good luck on that?
I don't know where he is.
You like immediately teleported. She goes, you're just running around. He's probably at the bar. He is a bit of a drunk. Smile still on her face.
Upon re-entering the bar, I am going to attempt stealth.
Excuse me.
Go ahead and roll your stealth check. All right. You are currently hiding underneath the canopy of the tree. Instructor Tarun is sitting at the bar drinking an ale. He looks over.
Oh wait, there's 2 of him, I think.
Wait, what?
I found him on the bridge on the right.
Oh God!
Oh, you forgot to delete his token.
Yeah. Hello, I'm also here.
Oh God, no! I was staring at him. All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it is your gnomish, your attraction to gnomes that you see him everywhere. Everything reminds you of it.
Oh no.
Listen, all right. You might be right. I might be a little crazy.
He looks over to you all and he's like, "Oh, what do you want?"
Nothing from you.
All right.
Barkeep.
Oh,
He lo-
don't listen to him. The woman at the counter mentioned that there might be something extra that you may be able to teach us.
Oh, yes. I suppose I could if you really so want to. Well, hunting is not just only about hunting creatures, but there are other things that you could do to enhance your survival. 1 second. Just gonna go ahead and do a little. Actually, no, he wouldn't. No, his passive perception. All right. He continues to talk. Vivi, are you just kind of? Yep, that's what I thought. You go ahead and pull out from beneath his pocket what appears to be a well-used pencil.
Nice. I add it to my stash.
And he will continue.
A confident VV will then come over to the table and sit proudly.
Oh, there you are. Well, so you're all very capable of a variety of hunting techniques, not only to fight the creatures, but also to ensure your survival and to ensure that you are capable in all things that are that hunters do. So, and this is something you do not have to answer right away. But at the beginning, when we were earlier talking about, I gave you a list of professions that you can go ahead and do inside of that. And what you are essentially able to select one of these professions. They don't take like a skill or anything like that. And all they require are your hunt checks. So as just a breakdown of what the professions do. You have the scholar, which essentially gains advantage on hunt checks to learn more about creatures, but also might be able to find easier ways to take care of like challenges that you encounter with the creatures, kind of like with the first creature you did, where you're like, hey, if you attack the inner plating, you do this. Scholars may be able to find a better weakness so that it's easier for you to expose those weaknesses, essentially. There is the chef, which is able to create food from monster parts more effectively. And the monster parts that you gather essentially are like buff foods that'll help you out throughout your hunts. There are alchemists where, and you're going to learn about this soon, when you're out in the field, you can actually find materials to create potions. Alchemists are just able to do that better, essentially, and create more potent potions that'll help you guys out in general. There is the blacksmith, and essentially what they do is when you guys finally create your weapons and armors and things like that, if blacksmiths succeed on their checks, they lower the price of creating weapons and armor. And you have the butcher, which essentially allows you to carve a monster an additional time so you can get additional parts. These are skills that you don't need to choose right now. If you'd like to go ahead and kind of like experience the world a little more before you decide on what you'd like to focus on. But something
Alchemy.
just in the back of your mind. Okay. All right. There you go.
Blacksmith.
All right. Okay.
Chef.
There it is.
Hey, diversity.
Diversity. There it is. So yeah, just go ahead and make a note on your character sheet of what you are. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what those skills do. And if you want to, like I said, wait a little longer, or if you want to like change your skills around, you've got a couple of sessions where you can readjust things that you want.
Where should we mark that?
You could go ahead and mark that on.
Notes?
Yeah, just put that in the notes for now.
You
Other
can click on
notes.
the other thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until I find a better spot for it. So you all have selected to hunt the solar Dilamaru. An airship will be like, it's like a sort of like a small dirigible airship. Will be able to take off from this location over to where the one of the last spots that the solar Dilamaru was located. You're free to go at any time. All I just need to know is let me know when you guys would like to do that.
I would like to ask Hayrun if he has any information about the monster we're hunting.
Oh. Yeah, feel free to do so. You just kind of like, go over there to ask him about it?
No, instructor, is there any advice you could give us about this? Oh, what was it called?
The dino?
Dinosaur.
What everyone's calling this dinosaur.
Oh, the Dilamaru. Oh, He blinks a little bit before he takes a big gulp out from his ale, and he's like, is this gonna be a reoccurring thing where you find a creature, you're gonna hunt me down, and I'm gonna help you out with it from the things that I know about it?
I mean, would you be against it?
I mean, isn't that your job?
He sighs a little bit before he takes another gulp of ale and goes, I suppose it is. Damn. All right, well, so from what I understand of this creature, it is kind of like a raptor-like dinosaur. It's rather large, so, be careful around it. It attacks with its body, its teeth, its tail. It's very violent, but one of the more threatening things about it is its crest. It can reflect the rays of the sun and fire it at you like a beam. It's very lethal.
While he's describing this, Pickles is drawing on some rough parchment with crayon a dinosaur with a really big mohawk.
Yeah, kind of like that, a little bit. But needless to say, it's gonna be the most dangerous thing that you fought. Compares to nothing to the test that I gave you. So,
I mean, your test was nothing but a bunch of bolts duct taped together.
He looks at you, and his face immediately becomes flushed red. My test was sophisticated, and you... well, I mean, it's because your...
The planking was quite loose.
I rushed it together. I don't know what you want from me. It's a test. No, don't worry. It's fine. It's because of your talented nature. You'll be fine. Everything will be good. Well, needless to say, you're probably going to want to, try and gather some materials if you've got an alchemist in your group. Maybe make some potions to help you through the fight. But you're all very trained with the weapons, and, well, if you successfully defeat this creature, you'll become even more powerful.
I do have a question.
Yes!
What kind of environment does this creature live in?
It tends to wander the trees and the forests, specifically.
So very flammable things.
Mm-hmm. He nods.
Okay.
Yes, it creates a bit of a dangerous spot for those wandering around, so you may want to be cautious and careful of where the creature is shooting and aiming, because the fires tend to spread pretty quickly. It's a tinderbox out there, and it's one of the main reasons why we need it killed. Well, I suppose the other being the Gormon King wanting and he puts air quotes, tasty snack. And he'll take another gulp of his ale.
Speaking of tasty snack, Brett, would it be too early to use our profession features?
So you will, for making some food, you will actually need to hunt your first creature first. Because then you could use the creature parts to make the meals that you're looking for. Okay.
Would I be able to at least ask the barkeeper for some food to feed the entire party?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to ask for that. Go on.
I slap with my paw on the desk. Barkeep. I would like to order a big meal for me and the rest of my hunting crew. You never hunt on an empty stomach, and a happy stomach means a happy hunt.
Yeah, sounds good. You got any dietary restrictions?
Anybody?
Peanut allergies? Yeah.
I'm allergic to lemons.
All right. Wait.
We'll just say no citrus, just to be sure.
All right,
I really like fruits.
Okay, no citrus but fruits. All right. Any other dietary restrictions I need to worry about?
Ooh, anybody have anything against big meats?
I love me a good meat.
I could go ahead and get you. I've got a nice brisket that's been cooking now for the past 12 hours. Maybe I can slice some. He just looks over at the fruit question. He's like, apples.
Yeah, you know, meat with apples is good. I used to make chicken with apples.
The ripest you have.
Okay, I mean they're gonna be tart.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Brisket.
All right. And he'll kind of like go back underneath this stage where there'll be like a tiny little like a brick like oven that he opens up, and the smell of beef brisket will just kind of like permeate throughout the bar.
What is this upper area right here?
It's a stage for entertainers and the like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, I wasn't ready for this. Sorry, never mind.
You went up there of your own free will. How are you not ready? What? Doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, I just got really excited.
All right. Well, I listened to your dietary restrictions here and did the best I could. And he'll like slap you all plates of sliced brisket with cut apples and a little bit of like side garnish for like a color and God, like a visual sense of balance. And yeah, he'll place all the foods down in front of you all.
Oh no, I don't eat.
Oh.
Oh well. Okay. Well then, what? Well then, here I'll take it for you.
I slap on
Ooh,
Dirk's
I'll have
meal
his.
onto my own plate.
Wait, you like don't eat like at all?
Then why
Two
did
days in a
you?
week.
I'm very confused.
VV knows full well that he does need to eat, but will gladly take his food.
He
I
doesn't
will-
know shit.
I will. Pickles will take off his wiggly head helmet that kind of limps like a sock and pours his entire plate into it, and then puts it back on.
You just literally feel like this juicy brisket and apples just slap all over your face as you
Yes.
go ahead and put that there.
A good hunter is on the go. It's very efficient.
Oh.
But oh, okay.
It's like
I
a
learned this
feed
from my
bag.
hunting
He's so
partner.
efficient.
Oh. Well, I did my job, I suppose. Jeez.
Are these leaves to scale on this plant?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Dirk will take off a leaf and then bring it back to the table and then wrap a brisket in it and just stare at it. Continue as you were.
He just looks, at that point, he just steps back a little bit and then just like, if you need anything else, just let me know. If you eat the meal, it is, very satisfying.
How tasty.
It is, well, it is a variety of flavors. The brisket itself is nice and juicy. The apple's very tart. But after consuming the said food, you will all gain 6 temporary hit points for your hunt.
Hey, sweet.
So tasty.
So
This is
tasty.
delicious.
Dirk
Don't-
opts to not get the hit points.
Oh, well, yeah, except Dirk. until one day you see the hit points and everyone's just wandering around just like, he fucking ate that food, didn't he? He absolutely ate that food.
Damn it! I was gonna do that as a meta joke. You son of a...
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. The bar just appears. Everyone looks at the bar. All right. So, does Dirk gain the hit points?
Dirk does not gain the. Wait, no, I can't answer that in character because Dirk didn't. No, he does not. He, when no one is looking, will stuff the wrapped brisket into his pack.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
I'm always watching.
Okay.
All right. So at that point, you guys finish up your meal. It is filling, and the protein gives you energy, ready for your first ever hunt.
Nice.
With that, what do you all do?
I speak up to the group. Do you think there's any sort of special supplies we may look into? Fighting a solar dinosaur?
You can't kill a dinosaur with your bare hands. What kind of a man are you?
Probably something for dealing with the fire would probably be the best.
Are you
can't do
boasting
fire
that
with
you
your
kill it
bare
with just
hands.
your hands?
Of course. What are you gonna use? Weapons?
I
Yes,
kill it with
these
fire.
pointy daggers.
What was that little one?
I could kill it with fire?
I mean, that's technically with your hand, so yeah, that works.
Oh.
That's not with hands, though.
I mean, it comes out of her. I don't know how this fancy magic works. It just come out of her hands.
Honest, neither do I.
Comes out of the book.
Well, I saw her do like a little thingy, and it went.
It did work better when I used my hand.
Yeah, see, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we could also try, getting a mirror or something. If it concentrates the sunlight or whatever, then we could always try reflecting it with the mirror back at it and blind it or something.
The way he spoke about it was an attack, and would you want that much bad luck if
Wait,
the mirror broke?
I've got the perfect idea.
Vivi will come over to Dirk and take his hat off.
Perfect.
You were going to
reflect
have to
anything.
try to do that. That is a resisted action. What are we rolling here?
What are we rolling?
I'm
going to try and take his hat to show everyone that he's bald.
Go ahead and make. Can I get a dexterity check from the two of you?
What would be? I mean, like dex check.
Straight check.
Just a straight. So if you go to your skills and select dexterity, you'll be able to roll through there. Yep, just like that. So 10. Dirk, you rolled a save. I need you to click the dexterity skill up there. Yep.
Just flat dex.
The actual ability score itself. My bad.
Yep, just flat dex.
I don't see the B there. Oh, there's the B.
Yes.
Well, yep. At that point in time, yeah, you just see Vivi just grab your hat off. You try to grab it, but it just slips out of your hand.
For the slightest moment, Dirk looks unconfident and confused that his great secret was revealed.
Your head is
They'll
so
never
bright
know.
and shiny like the bright sun in the sky.
Eric is
Look at
shielding his
that.
eyes.
It can reflect anything.
That is actually
Wow.
better than the mirror. That's a good idea.
What a tactically advantageous item to have on your person. How come you choose to hide it?
Only a fool hides his insecurities, and I have none. That completely counters what you just said, but that's just how I live my life.
I feel like I should roll a whiz save.
Your debt's been increased to 5 gold.
He takes it back.
No.
You just see the instructor sitting there. He just mutters under his breath, "They're going to die. They're all going to die."
What was that there?
Oh, nothing. It was nice knowing you. And he just finishes.
It's also really nice knowing you. It's so lovely to meet you. Thank you for being here.
He finishes
Well,
his ale at that point.
I'm ready if you guys are. I think we took down Terran's foe monster pretty well. I think we can handle this pretty all right. We had amazing strategy back there.
Right. What is
Yep.
that on your head? What is this? What are you?
Oh, well, I'm a Talico, you see, just like Vivi over there. But I have this wondrous sacred item on my head. It's been passed down from generations to generations. It's a very sacred item. I treasure it every day.
You look like a stuffed animal.
A piece
little
of
bit.
a piece of brisket falls out of his wiggler head.
Oh, excuse me. I reached down to pick it up and stuff it back in.
So, pardon, I didn't finish my food.
Well, when I'm ready when you amateurs are.
Ready.
Is there anywhere that I could buy some fluffy socks before we go? Like, is there like a clothing shop, like a merchandise store in this place, like a gift shop?
Like a clothing store? I don't think there's a gift shop. No, you're so this is Hunting Haven Alpha. I think you're thinking of Hunting Haven Gamma. That's kind of like, I think they installed like a mall in there in like the middle half of it.
God.
Yeah, you can
God,
get
they
some.
just modernized that place so much. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I've never been there. Would they have fluffy socks?
probably.
The customer service there is awful.
Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter as long as I can get socks.
Yeah.
Is there a place that we can stock up on supplies?
Like socks?
I mean, like I said, I don't think we sell the socks, but if you'd like, head on over there. And he points over to the west, and he's like, "That leads to the kitchen.
But I believe they also have a variety of supplies that they may have on hand for you if you so wish.
Thank you.
Vivi will get off the. I guess we'll say there was a stool there.
Yeah,
Just kind of start walking.
I
towards-
like the idea that you're just sitting on the plant. Honestly,
I am going to attempt to slide a hand as I pass her, as I'm assuming that she is not paying any attention.
Oh no, she is looking away from everyone right now, specifically this individual.
Okay.
All right. So at that point, you managed
that 20.
Yeah,
Nice.
you managed to with a claw slash, literally off her a satchel of gold that she had on her person.
Nice. How much is in it?
25 gold pieces.
Nice.
You just walk over to here.
Yep.
And yeah,
not even skipping a beat, just walk. Moving out.
How could I help you? You're looking to use the facilities?
Oh, we need supplies. We're about to go out on a hunt.
Oh, okay. All right, then. What kind of supplies you looking for? You looking potions of healing?
Potions, potentially something that can reflect a beam, maybe something that can put out fire. Then those are the main things.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're looking to get rid of fires, reflect some sort of laser beams. Howdy, ma'am.
He nods over as you're walking up and mention,
all right, well, I mean, I could get you a bucket. You could fill it up with water and, splash that on some fire, and that could probably help. That'll be pretty cheap. As far as, like, reflections, I got a mirror.
Yeah, a mirror would be great.
Okay, that's gonna be a luxurious item. I hope you understand that. Pretty sure
how much is a luxurious item?
Well, I mean, it's a mirror, but you know what? I'll give you a fair deal. I found this off a box. I found this off a box.
He looks around a little bit.
I'm gonna insight check on how much of a deal he's giving me.
Okay.
Specifically.
Sounds good. So he will mention to you. Let me get the actual thing. Yeah. So he puts down the mirror. It has a steely round with a lovely reflection. The mirror itself seems to be dirty. And he says, typically this is about a 5 gold piece opportunity. However, if you would like to not ask any questions, I could sell it to you for 2. And with that insight check, you will actually find out that's actually a very good deal. Assuming and hoping there's nothing nefariously wrong with the mirror. With that insight check, I will tell you, he does not seem to be explaining the whole story about the mirror.
I don't really care how he got the mirror. I just want to know the value.
Oh, the value-wise, great deal. I mean, you're literally
Great
getting...
deal. Then that's great. Like, taking things off bodies is not exactly something I would be opposed to.
Yeah,
So,
he's giving you a good deal on the mirror.
Yeah, 5-finger discounts, all well and good.
That seems good. I'll take that. How much are the potions?
Well, the potions themselves are about 5 gold piece a potion. It'll get you out of a tough spot.
How much gold do we all start with?
So that's a good question. Starting gold. It should. So if you select your equipment, it should tell you how much gold that you have. But I will.
It's based on your background.
Ah.
Yeah,
I would.
it should be different depending on.
I started as a street rat, so I am broke.
I am going to say that everyone has a minimum of 10 gold pieces that they've started with.
Nice. I will give myself 10 gold.
So Vivi has enough to pay off his debt, but he doesn't want to.
No. I intend to never act. I could literally have 1,000 gold. I will never pay him.
It's part of the it's part of there. By the way, just so you all are aware, just for the future, if any of you guys do like step away or anything like that, if you select your token, you'll see like a little orb next to it. If you press that and give yourself a red dot, it just lets me know that you're away, so I won't like, poke at you. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so just FYI in the future.
Add gold. I can't seem to figure that out.
No worries. I can. So there is actually, if you select the character sheet
Yes.
and go into, I believe, hold on, I have to look.
I'm looking at my gold, but I can't see how to change it.
You can't inventory.
There should be an adjust currency.
Oh, when you click it, everything is clickable, but doesn't look like a button.
Yeah, everything's clickable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I can't even find the gold, so I'm glad you were able to find it. Yeah. Yeah. So
It's
just go.
in equipment on the top right of equipment. It's just currency, and then you click it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Dirk, who has 0 currency
what
right
you mean.
now. Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay. Yeah. So you click on currency, type 10, and then you're good to go there. You also have 25 gold from the bag that you got. Each potion for sale heals for 2d4 plus 2 hit points, and you can use a bonus action to drink potions. In this one. So
Not an item, not just an action to drink it. Okay.
correct. It's a bonus action specifically.
2d4 plus 2.
Mhm.
Put that down. Okay.
Yep. All potions are bonus actions. It's only an action if you're feeding it to someone else.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will take the mirror and 2 potions.
All right. He'll go ahead and move over to the box once again, grab a couple of potions, and place them on the bar.
And you said you were looking to fight fires. I can get you a couple of wooden buckets.
No,
That's a-
that won't be
Oh,
necessary.
okay. All right,
I
sir.
think so.
Sounds nice and dandy. Well, there you go. Looks like your final price comes to 12 gold pieces.
I open the bag of gold, which is totally mine, and put 12 gold.
Oh,
On the
pleasure doing business with you. Thank you very much.
Then he'll pocket the gold at that point in time.
I will pocket the potions, and I'll take a look at the mirror. Is it just a regular mirror now that I'm holding it in front of me?
Yeah, it's a regular mirror. It has smudges of dirt upon it.
I
probably
will
could-
attempt to clean it.
Okay. Yeah, you clean it relatively, just with ease. You take a piece of fabric, you wipe over the mirror, and the mirror itself is clean. It's well cleaned at this point.
All right, that's me.
Look, how can I help you, little lady?
Oh, well, I was wondering, I'd like one of those potions, please. But also, do you have any fluffy socks?
Fluffy socks. Let me go ahead and fluffy socks.
And he checks over in the boxes.
Well, would you look at that? It seems I do have a nice pair of fluffy socks, gently used.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I can't believe it myself.
Oh, and he just kind of like his nose like backs up a little bit.
Yeah, they're slightly worn, so I could give you a good deal.
Oh, yeah, okay, that sounds good. How much?
Oh boy,
He looks at you, looks over at the socks. He holds them up, and like you can literally see like the dirt that has been stained into these socks. And he's like,
how about I give you a deal? I'll give you the socks for the potions that you buy.
Oh, I mean, all right. Do they look fluffy?
I mean, they look, yeah, they are definitely
Under the dirt?
Yeah, yes, they do look fluffy.
Oh, wow, those are perfect. What's a discount? Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, give me one potion. I'll take the socks. Thank you so much.
All right, 5 gold, please.
Yeah, of course. Here you go.
I have to ask, is there just a body in the box that he's just pulling stuff off of in there?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look. You have to investigate.
I am going to, while he's distracted, I'm going to hop on the counter and take a quick little peek at this box.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check since you're just kind of like looking around and just trying to peek whenever he opens the box. So with the 12, as you're looking into the box, you see it looks like a junk box. Like it looks like a variety of things. It literally looks like it's your pile that you've been stealing from stuff. You know what I mean? Just this random assortment of junk. That's literally what the box looks like. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Just an incoherent
box of junk.
garbage.
Yep.
I relate with this guy very well.
Yeah, he'll hand you the potion and give you the pair of gently, in quotes, gently used socks.
She's gonna like hold out like a small stick and like motion for him to kind of hang them off of the stick.
Yeah, just right here is fine.
Oh, all right then. And yeah, he'll place the socks over there, and then
Thank you.
Yes, pleasure doing business with you.
Goodbye. She's gonna look for somewhere she can wash the socks.
Yeah. You would wander over to what appears to be the hunting lodge area and then continue to wander past that.
Wait, where is it?
Yeah, no, you're good. You do know that the forest actually has a river that goes through it that you can clean the socks there if you wish.
Oh, I guess I'll clean it later.
If you would like. What is everyone else doing currently? You kind of see everyone return from their purchasing as you guys get up and get ready. What do you all do from here?
Pickles is just like hopping back and forth, getting ready, just like not shadow boxing, but shadow swinging his shovel and
his
shield.
spade, his little spade. Yeah.
His spade, just like just like ready to fight, ready to hunt.
Yeah, you just see the barkeep kind of shake his head a little bit, and it's just like,
yeah, you always remember your first hunt. Yeah. I really hope you guys don't, die out there.
And as he continues to like clean a cup and sort out the bar.
As he's cleaning, Eric's gonna get up from the stool and shake his cloak and leave a dustling of soil on the ground.
Oh.
Don't intend to die. I'm ready when you guys are.
Kyle will finally finish eating.
That's when the temporary hit point bar pops up. It finally has arrived there.
Look, I got it.
I'm actually having trouble. How do you make that bar pop up?
I do it for you.
Oh, and in that case, Dirk would go over here and then appear with a temporary hit bar after he comes back out.
you're brushing off like little food particles off your face, like not eating over there.
Didn't eat over there.
All right. Unless there is anything else that you guys would like to do, are you all ready to head over to your hunting location?
Ready as ever.
Ready to go.
Let's go.
Oh, exciting. All right.
Kyle will bring the plate back to the bar. Thank you.
Oh, you returned the plate.
I'll remember this. And he gives you a nod.
Well, I don't own it. Okay, thank you.
No one's ever returned the plate.
20 seconds later, in a final boss, he's gonna come and throw a plate and like.
I just turn.
I remembered you.
I look in awe as I turn to Eric. You can return the plate?
You just eat it.
The plate's like banging around your head.
Why would anyone not keep the plate?
One of these days I will make a little airship map. But yeah, you guys will board into what is a small dirigible that can house literally about 7 people semi-comfortably. As it takes off from the hunting lodge, you will be dropped off to the last known location of where the solar my brain died there, sorry. The solar Dilamaru. You know how it is when your brain just dies? Go ahead. I gotta do one thing because
I wouldn't know when my brain was alive.
I have to have one of those first.
Same. All right. And with that, the airship will descend. It will drop you off, and then it will take off because of the dangerous area that you're in. Welcome to the core of the Atropa Forest as you get off over to your landing space. So, some things of note, specifically for our alchemists in the party. In each map, you can go ahead and make a hunt check. Depending on how high you do with your hunt check, you can go ahead and find materials to automatically make potions, essentially, depending on what area you're in. So, for example, because you are in a forest map right now, in specifically this map, there's a lot of maps like it literally like you can explore and like sprawl through the entire continent of Atropa. Since this is a forest map, you can find materials that will create healing potions. Immediately, who's our alchemist?
I didn't mean to roll.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Then it'd just be me, I guess.
All right. With a 24 hunt, that's actually really good. You will have successfully created. Oh God. So in this area, also let me know if you ever decide to like gather just the materials that don't make the potions, like if for whatever reason that you'd like to do. So Eric, with that roll, as you're just like gathering all around the area, like looking around, like you're just like, how do you move around to like gather materials? Would you say?
I'd say he's like hunched over and really excited, kind of looking like a madman a little bit, just seeing all these new plants that he's never seen before.
Okay. So you spend about 10 minutes around the area and you find a plethora, just an absolute wealth.
Could I help?
To find the materials, you can, but he'll be the one that actually creates it. So, but if you want,
that's fine. I just like lending a helping hand.
Yeah, feel free. If you'd like to go ahead and do a hunt check to also just kind of look around for the materials.
I just tug at Eric's like I don't know uniform, I guess, whatever he's wearing.
He's got a cloak, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, would you mind a paw?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, thanks. I always loved gathering things with my old partner.
Just follow along behind him, just gathering whatever he misses, I guess, if there are any things, or things that might not be important, like rocks.
What happened to your old partner?
Oh, yeah, nothing happened to him. He just happened to hunt bigger game that I was able to keep up with. He's big and strong, and he looks like this. I pull out like a sheet of parchment that looks very old and worn out, and you can see like a really crude drawing of Pickles and also a really crude drawing of a very tall, muscular, shirtless man with another wiggly head on his head as well.
But he's coming back for you. He didn't abandon you, did he?
No, not at all. In fact, he didn't say any words. He just said Geronimo as he jumped into a giant open pit. I hope he's still okay.
Oh, all right then.
Makes note.
Let me do my hunt check real quick.
Yeah, makes note of the actual final boss of Hunters of Io. Pickles, you go ahead and you start like gathering dandelions, flowers, pebbles, rocks. And you occasionally point at materials of herbs that Eric has literally been gathering. Like you immediately start going and you would point and be like, there's one, but like right after he's already in mid gather, I would say there. So with that, with between the two roles, Eric, as being an alchemist, you have successfully created enough materials for 6 healing potions.
Ooh.
The 2d4 plus 2 variety.
2d4 plus 2. Got you.
You've created 6.
I'll dole one out to each of my party members.
All right, everyone.
Dirk will not accept. He doesn't need.
I will have
potions.
2 healing potions then. I also make note of Pickles' dandelions, and I want to show him how to make a crown out of them.
Oh, you know how to craft a crown out of these?
Oh, of course. She's got to be real careful with the stem.
Wholesome.
Then when it's complete, I put it on his head.
It slips over the head and like down, like slowly down, like the wiggly.
It becomes a lei.
Yeah, it becomes a lei.
Hayo just watches.
Thank you. I will treasure this forever.
Eric will nod confidently. Let's go get him.
All right, you all are free to wander the map. I'll let you guys know when you can perform hunt checks if you'd like to like do any like tracking or anything like that of where this creature may be. But yeah, you are wandering in what appears to be a massively sprawled sized forest.
How tall are the trees in this area?
Ooh, they are like absolute. Like if you look up, you're looking at about 30 to 40 feet tall trees that like cover over the canopy that kind of like shadow over you.
All right, Nexi's gonna try to climb one. She's really good at climbing trees.
Okay, give me an athletics or acrobatics check as you begin to scale up a tree.
Wait, what was it? It's like one of them is up and one of them is down, and I don't remember which is which.
I use either. It depends. You could literally just like flip up the tree or use your brute strength to climb up it. Oh yeah, you're just literally like swinging up the branches.
That's funny.
Yeah. Your elvish history from the village that you're from, you just immediately just scale up over onto the trees. And after spending a few rounds climbing, you realize you are extremely high up as you're looking around. Is there anything in particular that you'd like to try and find?
She's just getting a lay of the land, like taking a look, because like this, she's pretty new to this area, and she's also listening for any birds that she might not have heard before that are around here.
I will let you know that off to the west, you will see a sprawling river that goes downstream, and over to the southeast, you'll actually see the formation of what appears to be a cave.
Oh my god, that's a river in which I could wash my socks, my new socks, my fluffy ones.
My side objective.
Can we push through these trees, or should we follow the predetermined path?
You'd follow the path. The trees are extremely dense, so if you were to attempt to push through the trees, even though you may be able to, you could easily get lost within the landscape.
So like, how far away
Is that like
river?
a don't do that, or you can't do that?
It's a would not recommend you do that, but you have the option to if you'd like.
If you really wanted to.
If you really wanted to, yeah, exactly. It's not recommended because of the fact that you will get there, but there may come a time in the future where you may decide, I'm going to push through those trees, and I don't want you to think there's like an invisible barrier stopping you from doing that.
I imagine it's like pushing through a crowd at a concert.
Exactly. So, but yeah, there might come a time in the future where you may be like,
right,
okay,
I just like to know my options.
Oh yeah, of course.
Do this, or it's not a good idea, but you can.
It's not a good idea, but you can. So if anything desperate happens, you can just be like, all right, we're going to push through these trees. We got to fucking get out of here, you know? So, yeah. You see that here in the forest, it splits off into two paths. One path goes to the west, the other to the south. When you see intersections...
How tall is this rock?
How tall is that rock? I'd say it's about 10 feet. 10, 11 feet up there, so you can kind of like scale up it to the top if you'd like. When you get to paths like this, you are free to do hunt checks to like track to see if the monster has been here or if there's any tracks that go there. The monster itself tends to wander around the area, and the longer that you're in the area with it, you may lose its element of surprise to the point where it's actually looking for you. You have succeeded at that hunt check. You will find sort of like these clawy tracks that are going down south. You believe the creature has headed in that direction. So, just general rule of thumb, when you're hunting for creatures, you can kind of like wander around the map, gather stuff, but it will eventually get to the point where you will... the creature will realize it's being hunted, and it'll start to hunt you down if they are aggressive enough. So, but if you manage to find the creature before it realizes you're there, one of you may be able to get a surprise attack before initiating the battle.
Knowing that it is...
see anything.
I motion to the party. It's down here. I point down towards the south. I am going to go ahead and attempt to stealth and kind of stay along like this tree line instead of the main path.
Okay.
Not going into the trees, just kind of staying near the tree line.
All right.
I immediately like hop down onto all fours and start crawling.
Nexie is using Mask of the Wild, and with her green cloak, she's kind of blending into the tree line as well, but she's going west.
Okay, so Nexie's gonna just start head west. Go ahead and Nexie, give me a stealth check at an advantage. And Vivi, yeah, you kind of like fade into the grass. Anyone who doesn't have a passive perception higher than 12 can't see you currently. Also, the same thing with the 16. I think unless you guys are aware or unaware, you'll kind of notice that at that point that Nexie seems to have it doesn't seem to be with you. You've got around one canopy of trees, and you've already lost one of your party members.
She's looking for the river that was to the west.
Okay. If you continue in that direction, you will head off into a different map where you will find a river. It's pretty far. It's not like it's like one of those things where you're just like, oh, there's the river. Yeah.
If she saw it, it was pretty far away from when she was looking at it. She would wistfully sigh and turn back towards the party.
Okay.
Hey, Cat, how about we kill this thing ourselves and get all the money and glory?
You know, I hate you, but I agree with it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
saw these tracks, right? I'm following you, Cat. All right.
Follow me, stupid idiot.
I would like to point out we are definitely going to keep like a head start.
Of course.
Than the rest of our team.
Of course. Unless everyone else is particularly actively trying to follow or knows where you are, you will have a head start when you get to the next map.
Yeah, I'll keep my distance. I'll let them scout ahead. They
Sounds,
seem to know what they're doing.
sounds good. Let me move you guys over
I
to...
was just like matching different trees and plants that she sees in her book. She's like, oh, I know this one.
Is she just like
following
always looking
behind
in her
them.
book as she walks?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is she also a scholar?
Oh yeah,
Hell
did you...
yeah.
Oh, you're going scholar too? Nice, perfect.
Yeah, good.
All right, so so this is what I'm gonna Cap, because I think there's gonna be a bit of a reaction. I'm moving everyone to this map, but there's going to be two people that are going to be a little bit ahead. As you two are scouting the tree, Vivi and Dirk, that is where you will see what you believe is what you were looking for. Off in the distance, you see this emerald crested sort of like dinosaur just walking around. He's looking around, sniffing, and this seems to be the target that you're looking for.
How far ahead are we? Think we can kill it before they get here?
Maybe. I have an idea.
Yeah.
I got this mirror. I know I'm not sorry for making fun of your bald head, but if it shoots a beam, just throw this in front of it. It'll totally work. The guy said it would.
What do you mean? If it shoots a beam and I hold a mirror in front of it, you really think it's gonna work?
Yeah, it should. Definitely.
Why would that work?
'Cause mirrors reflect light, and a beam is just like a big light.
Why do I have a feeling it's not just like a lantern and it actually has like force behind it? I don't think that's how that works.
Well, you won't know until you try. Anyway, here you go.
I hand it.
No. Why am I doing this? You seem to be very knowledgeable about this mirror. Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not gonna be the one that's like next to him. You got daggers. Sorry.
Yeah, but he's not gonna shoot a beam at like a foot away from him. He's gonna shoot it at a distance. Makes
Yeah,
no sense.
but you're more
also,
likely to.
I already have a mirror.
As you guys are talking, at this point, everyone else will now slowly begin to catch up.
God damn it! Look what you've done with your stupid mirror plan.
Look at what you've done. You
Oh
could just
my
take in the mirror. It would have been fine.
Oh my god, is that it? Like, point.
Yeah,
Find it.
Way to go, guys! You really work well together.
Mm-hmm. What's our plan of attack here before it notices us?
I could
don't
just
like that.
shoot it.
I mean, that is a plan of attack, yes. Do we want to
like
have any setups, any positions? Do we have any traps? Do we know its history? Do we know its family? Do we use any of its fears?
It's getting closer.
Get down, you fools.
I'm already down.
Roll into the brush.
Well,
I would like to go. Can I do a hunt check to like learn anything about it from just watching it?
Yeah, you're free to do one hunt check if you'd like before the battle begins.
Yes.
With a 17, you all can do one hunt check before the actual combat. After that, there's nothing else you can learn. As a scholar, you get an advantage on hunt checks when you're trying to learn more about it. So your 13 becomes a 19.
there's a big cat in the way.
Open your eyes more.
Squinting through
So,
the tree, right at the bark.
So-
the
How do I
opposite
do
of
a
opening
hunt
your
check
eyes
again?
more.
so if you go to the bottom of your skills in D&D Beyond, you should see Hunt on your character sheet.
Ah,
And to roll advantage, you can shift click that skill, and it'll roll twice. And-
yes, of course.
Oh! Okay, so there's a lot of information you're going to be gathering before the combat begins. Let's look over here. Nexi can learn something. Hayo can learn 2 things. And Vivi can learn something. So,
All right. Well,
the question is for the rest of you. Hold on. I'm loading this character sheet up. There are 2 things that you can learn about it. Its tail and its crest. Or you can ask something more meta. Like hit points, AC, what kind of attacks it has, things like that.
I'm gonna ask specifically.
Mhm.
Can I do anything with this mirror and its beam?
So I will answer that question. The mirror has a very low chance of succeeding in the reflection of the beam, but the chance is still there.
Gamba.
What about Dirk's reflective bald head?
It would have absolutely no effect. In fact, it would probably be extremely dangerous to Dirk if he were to do that.
Okay. I relay this information that,
Okay, so after doing some tests with the light and the mirror and looking at it and studying it, I do believe that both your head and this mirror should work flawlessly.
Can I make a insight check?
Yes, you can. And please make a deception check, Vivi.
I'm taking notes.
Oh.
Good luck, bitch.
Oh no.
Still do it. Do the deception.
Dirk, you can just see through your lying Talico's face that this is not correct. In fact,
You're
he's
the worst
deliberately
liar,
lying to
and
you.
now
Right.
it's 10 gold.
the gold price keeps going up.
So does your incompetency.
Anyway, the mirror will work.
Mhm.
Your head,
Well,
not so much, but the
yeah,
mirror will.
you're gonna go ahead and use that. I don't trust a word out of your mouth.
Fine. Anyway, let's get ready to shoot this thing before it notices we're here.
All right, I'm giving you. Good.
Yeah, so before you do that, Naomi, what would you like to learn?
I'm just that's just us. We're getting ready.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I just want to, I'm just curious what Naomi, what information would Nexi get from this?
Please tell me about the crest.
So the Solar Deal Mars crest may be successfully targeted at a +2 AC. If damage is aimed at the crest, you'll damage it. It'll gain vulnerability from 1 full round, so it takes double damage from all sources. The Solar Deal Maro can only hold 2 charges, so essentially it holds charges in his crest and then shoots it out. By doing this, it holds a maximum of 2 charges. The dexterity saving throw will drop. And a successful dexterity saving throw against the crest will deal no damage instead of half damage. You'll also be rewarded with extra carbs, extra parts by doing this. If a scholar identifies this, which you are, you only need to deal 35 points of damage to the crest instead of 50 because of the scholar's expertly ways of knowing what they need to do.
Is this in one hit?
No, it's not in one hit. It's the duration of the fight.
Okay, and so, so if a scholar identifies it for anybody, it's 35 now.
Correct.
Thank you. Cool.
Yep. If it also just for these hunt checks, if someone identifies it, and I tell you if a scholar identifies this, you can also make a hunt check to be like, I want that scholar advantage. I want that to be the scholar. Yeah, and then it'll eventually do that. So, Hayo, because you rolled a crit, you can ask 2 questions. You can learn about the tail, or you can ask something more meta. Momo.
Momo, you're muted.
I saw the mute. And I was like, there it is. Yeah.
Haya will. She looks through her book more. The tail.
The tail. So the Solo Duelmaro's tail may be severed with slashing attack specifically. If 50 damage is aimed at the 50 slashing damage is aimed at the Solo Duelmaro's tail during the battle, the tail is severed. The Solo Duelmaro will then lose its ability to make tail attacks, and this will award you extra carves. If a scholar identifies this, which it is, you only need to deal 35 slashing damage instead of 50 to sever the tail off.
So, we'll only need 35, right?
That is correct.
Does the tail become a weapon?
The tail...
No, it's ingredient.
Yeah, the tail become ingredients for you to make weapons from it.
Ah, okay. So not full Dark Souls, got it.
Yeah.
So, if we cut off its tail, I think it might be good to do that. She'll tell everybody else.
Wow, it's a very controversial opinion.
Is it tasty?
I'm so glad you think so. I just want to help.
Do you
All
see
right,
any
guys.
weak spots in that tail?
Also, you can ask a second question since you got a critical hit on your hunt. So you may ask a meta question if you'd like about it. Like, what's its AC? What kind of attacks does it do? Or learn more about a specific attack, what kind of hit points it has, things like that.
What's the thing on its chest again?
That's his crest, but you've learned all you need to know
Okay.
about it.
Actually, have a
I guess she
further
will.
question about-
She'll examine. She's just standing in the open, just writing down notes about this thing as she looks at it. She's. I guess I'll ask its HP.
Okay. All right, you are going to be fighting an actual experienced monster. So now you will learn this creature's hit points. Bring.
That's a lot.
Wait, I don't see it.
We don't because it's around the corner.
Yeah, you gotta move around the corner to look. Let me take a look at. Oh God.
I have one further question about the crest. Successful dex save will inflict no damage instead of half, but then does a fail after the crest is broken or damaged?
We'll still
does
deal the
fail
full
only
amount.
do half? Okay, cool.
It'll still do
Good,
the full
thank you.
amount. Yeah, no problem.
Very pog.
So, as you guys are beginning to look around, I'm going to roll a check here real quick. Okay, so this creature begins sniffing around, and it literally stares over here at Hayo, who is just looking at it, scrolling through the book. It is currently aware that there is danger around, so your surprise round
Look dangerous. I don't know what you mean.
has been
Look at that
forfeited.
little thing.
And I need everyone to roll their initiative. Please make sure your token is selected.
Here we
I don't
go.
look dangerous at all.
Yes.
Just a halfling with a book.
Yeah, well, a book is knowledge, and knowledge is power.
Yeah. All right. So
Where's my initiative button?
it is.
Right
It's
next
a,
to your armor class?
yeah, that one.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I'm going to add a couple of things. Do not be frightened. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the actual first fucking hunt. This is going to be great. Okay. So, with that, this is the position everyone's in. Let's begin the fight.
Why do I have a 17?
Because that's what you rolled?
I rolled a 21. I double clicked by accident.
Oh, you double clicked, yeah.
Oh, that's why. Then I will convert that to a 21.
Thanks.
It takes whatever its latest amount is. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Are we gonna
Yeah,
argue
who goes
who's gonna
first?
Go first?
Well, so first things first. I have to let you know that the hunt is on. Solo Gilamaro rolls 4 initiatives. At the top of the round, Solo Gilamaro rolls a 1d4 -1. Solo Gilamaro is able to take that many rounds per round of combat. Solo Gilamaro, and this is just extra information, so he can only attack. He can't attack like the same target over and over and over again. But if he does manage to hit everyone, it can attack a different creature at that point in time. So I have to start by doing this. Oh, not. I actually did -2. 1 second.
-1 rounds.
So it can only attack once this round for a minimum of 1. So that's good for you guys. As far as initiative breaks, what is both of your dexterities?
17.
All right, then in that case, Vivi would go first.
I feel like they would argue over it so well.
It's happening instantaneously. So.
Yeah. We'll just it's another argument for another time.
There will be more.
Okay. Oh, there definitely will. Okay, so I do want to ask. It was alerted to the presence.
Yes.
Of Hayo. Does it know that I'm in the tree? Like in the tree line.
So the roll I made was a perception check. So yes, it would know that you were in the tree line.
Okay, so it knows I'm here.
Yes.
Gotcha.
How do you think she got her name? Hi.
All right. Well, then I'm going to come down here. And I guess I'll just fire a bolt at it for now.
Okay.
Not going to do anything fancy.
All right. And also let me know if you're aiming at specific parts. That hits.
This one I'm just shooting at it. Nowhere specific. I'm just shooting at it.
Sounds good. Do you
have
mark
to call
do you
aim
mark
shots
the
before
creature?
we make the roll, right?
Correct.
Yes. The reason I want to get a hit first, I wanted to just make sure I get a hit so that way I can claim it as a favorite target. And then all future hits will be more.
All right. You have successfully claimed it as a favorite foe. For the next minute, you will deal 1d4 points of damage.
Yes. Good.
Do you do anything else?
No. For now, I'm good.
Let's do a hunt check.
No.
Turk, it's now your turn.
All right, I will do a hunt check.
Okay.
Darn.
Well,
Fat
there.
one.
Yep. That's what you got.
Nice hunt check. And that's what you get when you try and force the hunt.
Gotta let it happen naturally.
I have to naturally care about what's happening. I'm not in danger, so I don't care.
So this is the problem with D20, right? Because this is not 30, but this is actually
Correct.
35, right?
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Nope, that's 30 because you can move diagonal as a final space. So that is 30
you
feet.
can?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. In that case, I'll move right here. And then I will ready an action to attack if he gets into range. That's not good.
All right. Hayo, it's your turn.
Oh, God.
Just paging through the book as fast.
Try not to burn the trees down.
Oh, right. Of course. She'll step away from the tree. How far? I can't tell, like, how far they're moving. That was like 5, 10, 15,
Yep.
right?
That is correct.
And then 20. She just goes and stands directly in its view. She's just like, all right, hello. She like waves at it, and she'll cast Fireball.
Yeah, it tilts its head at you as it looks as you wave, and
No hard feelings.
go ahead and cast your firebolt. Oh, that's the damage. There should be a hit / DC that you poke. There it is. A 13. Drum roll, please. Will land a hit on the target.
Woo!
So I'll take the 10 this time. As you see a firebolt goes, it raises its little claw a little bit as if it was almost about to wave back at you, and then it just gets scorched immediately by the firebolt.
What you get for being nice.
Wait, did you aim at just like the creature and not at the crest or tail?
Just at the creature.
Yeah, just at the creature.
Ain't got no aim.
All right, so I don't know why this 5 is there, but okay. Hayo's done. Dirk did their turn, and now it's going to be the Dilumaru's one turn. As it looks over, and it just kind of does this, like, it rushes over to, like, leap upon Dirk. I believe that starts your
Am I
attack.
ready to action?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Twin dagger.
A 10 does not hit. As it then rushes over, it does a actual hip check towards you. Does a 22 hit, which it should? Yes, it will. Yep. It will deal 2d4 plus 2 points of damage, moving you back 5 feet, and it also moves along 5 feet as well, as its hip literally shoves you off to the side.
Ouch.
All right. Nexie, it's now your turn.
Okay. Can I move through these trees to my left?
Oh,
Or
yes,
is
you
it too
can.
thick?
You can move through those
Okay.
trees. Yeah. It's when you start getting through the actual, like, visual, that's when you start suffering that. So you can, like, move, like, around
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but if you move through the darkness, then it'll
Can you
take
take my temp away?
Oh, yeah, I can. Sure thing.
How do I yeah, how do you do the thing with the arrow where you see how many steps you're moving?
It's the fourth tool on the bar on the left.
Yep. Fourth tool.
Fourth? Wait.
It's like a
Either
circle
that,
with a
or
ruler.
If you want to see it while you're holding your token, you can
Oh.
right click while dragging your token as well.
Oh, okay. Oh god. Excellent. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move 35. Yeah, she's just gonna go in.
Okay.
She's gonna go in and she's gonna aim at the crest with her glaive.
Okay. The 17 hits for 9 points of
Yeah.
damage as you slash up. You said you're aiming at the crest, is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
You slash up to the crest as it begins to gash open.
Okay. So, and
Sorry.
she's gonna do a hunt check. Is that always with
That is always with advantage as a scholar, correct?
cool? Not
10 is
Yeah,
not high
okay.
enough. Yep.
all right. Let's see. What is a bonus actions don't really exist for fighters? That is my turn.
Okay. Also remember, for fighters, you get action surge if you ever want to do a double attack.
Mhm. But that's one per long
One
rest,
per
right?
one per hunt. That is correct.
Okay.
All right, Eric, it's your turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Either interaction. Do we still have our old weapons that before we got our hunting weapons?
You are able to use those. That is correct.
Okay, I want to swap to my light crossbow, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna fire a shot.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how to roll it. I'm not seeing the.
So if you go to actions, you'll see hit / DC. You just select that box with.
Okay.
Yep.
Oops,
Uh,
first one, 7.
Yeah, the 7 misses. It just zings past them. Also, make sure that if you are aiming at a particular spot, you let me know before the roll. Otherwise, I have to assume it's the base.
Got you. And then I'll hunt.
All right. What would you like to know? With a 14.
What is its AC?
Its AC is 13.
Okay. That will be it for me then.
All right, Pickles, it's now your turn.
I just, as everyone just immediately goes so fast ahead of
Charges
me,
forward,
just-
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, are we fighting? Oh, okay. And firstly, I am going to use my feline agility to double my movement speed so I can get into position.
Nice.
And run on up right behind the monster, sliding over right over here. So that is 60 movement. That is double my movement speed. And then just and then bash it with my my shield. Now it says my hunter shield is piercing damage. I don't know that that's right.
It shouldn't be piercing damage because I think I gave it to you as a morning star, so this will count as bludgeoning.
Okay. All right. And I'll hit it with my big old shield. Whatcha?
Okay. And
All
that
right,
is a
great.
critical miss as you like hit with the shield. You just immediately just bounce off of it, and it just turns over to you and just kind of gives up. And its focus
Yeah, I
is
know,
on
it's
you
very
now.
strange. It's my first day.
Don't forget to hit the tail or the crest. You'll get good stuff.
Oh, that's right. Oh, while it
has
is
to
my
be
turn.
slashing for the tail, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
while it is my turn, I would like to ask, what is my spade's damage?
It is a Morning Star, so I think I have it as a Morning Star, just renamed as a spade.
So okay, so piercing.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess Morning Star's piercing. I didn't know that. I assumed it was bludgeoning. I'll
It's
look
got
in.
spikes on it.
Yeah, that's true.
both. Weird.
That's true. Yeah, I'll look into it
right.
between sessions. Yeah, but yeah,
that will be my turn then.
Okay, perfect. All right, so top of the round before VB goes, BrettUltimus will go 3 rounds this round. So 3 rounds of combat. It is now your turn, VB.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and do a hunt check.
Okay.
We're gonna start off with one of them.
What would you like to know?
What is its AC?
So that was already answered with a 13, so you can ask another one.
What was
I
it
have
then?
just a mechanics question real quick. You rolled 1d4 -1 last time and 1d4 +1 this time.
Oh.
They're supposed to be different.
They're supposed to be different. Yes. So I actually did
Okay,
+1. So actually, he only attacks in 1 round this round. So my apologies. Thank you for pointing that out. So 1 round of combat. Is there anything else that you would like to know?
No, I'm gonna roll with it. I would like to know its AC, even though I'm gonna go with. I honestly forgot.
All right, 13.
I'm gonna keep 13. Cool. That was a good use. That was a good use of hunt checking.
That was good hunt checking. What else would you like to do this round?
I'm gonna move over just a little bit more, and I'm gonna take an aim shot at the crest.
Okay. That hits.
Oh hell yeah. Plus, is it slash roll 1d4?
Yep. Slash roll space 1d4 for an extra 3 points of damage.
That's 12 points to the crest.
Yep, you get to see like the crust begin almost turning into like freaking Swiss cheese as it's getting like pelted with all these arrows. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'll save my action shirt for when it's vulnerable.
Okay. Dirk, it's your turn. That is a failed hunt check.
I don't need to learn anything, it's fine. Dirk is gonna take a big fat swing at its tail.
Okay.
Are you saying this as you're swinging?
Yes.
Yes.
Dirk is deciding if he wants to give himself advantage with fighting spirit, but he will hold off for now.
You have it. Well,
That hits.
sneak.
And you
Alright,
also do. You are also able to do sneak attack. That is correct.
There's that. Forward.
The daggers are pierced.
Daggers
do-
are piercing, not slashing. Oh shit.
Yeah, they do. But however, I will say that you're going in a slashing motion and count them as slashing if you'd like to for this.
If that's acceptable, then that's fine.
That is
Otherwise, I would
acceptable with
attack
me.
the rest.
I'm fine with that.
Sneak attack.
For an additional 4 points of damage.
And for my bonus time, I will be swinging again with my offhand.
My God, does he narrate everything?
Yeah, next you're just listening to Dirk just explain all of this. The 15
Wow,
does
very
hit.
interesting. He's like nodding along as he does this.
4
Like, oh,
more
good job.
damage.
Oh, I think it adds to the drama.
I was just writing down everything he said.
That was that to the tail?
That was
the tail, yeah.
Yeah, it was the tail. Yep. All right, perfect. 1 second, doing a quick calculation. And perfect. I think we're at over here. Okay, perfect. Awesome. All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Dirk will then combat roll and pivot to here. That's
Ooh,
it.
big old pivot. Hayo, it's your turn.
She finishes scribbling down his narrations of himself. And she will look at its crest and assume the same position her hand was in last time, but this time it kind of looks like a gun. I'm just gonna try to like focus it and
From waving to a gun.
That 15 hits. You can also click Firebolt and roll 20 and it'll roll the damage for you. For 1 point of damage. All right, so
that one didn't work very well. She's just trying out different like hand positions.
Sorry. All right, the Dilamaru will, at this point, do another hip check. This time against Pickles. That is a 20, not a 24. So don't worry about that.
Oh. Yeah, that still hits though.
8 points of damage. And this counts as a disengage, so you will both move over here as it moves you over to the side. Nexie, it is your turn.
Wait,
Like
it
here,
moved
you said?
away?
So the hip check
Right.
moves 5 feet, but it also
moves it
counts as
5
a
feet.
and it counts as a disengage, so it does not provoke attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I already moved the two of you. Yeah.
Yeah, Glaive has 10-foot reach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does.
That is
It's my
correct.
first time having a weapon with reach.
Wow.
Sentinel.
Yes. Okay. Hunt check. So that's
14 succeeds. What would you like to know?
Well, is there anything? There's nothing left really. It's just meta knowledge. Is there any way we can reduce the number of attacks it has per?
No,
Round?
there is no. Well, the only thing that you could reduce the tail attack, but no, you cannot reduce the number of rounds that it has.
Okay.
So that's a good question.
All right. Well, she's gonna swing.
That hits
Oh,
for
sorry,
11
to be
points.
clear, that was gonna be at the crest, so that wouldn't hit.
Okay. I have to assume that you're attacking the base because you rolled after you issued it. I'm sorry about that, but that does mean it hits, so you're good. So positive in the end. Positive in the end. I have to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So 11 points
Honest
of damage
man.
there.
Nodders.
All right, Eric.
Okay. Is it only item interaction to change weapons?
Is it only what do you mean? Oh yeah, you can actually do that as part of your move/attack. So you can literally just be like, I switch my weapon to do this. You don't have to do an action for that.
Right. Yeah. Switching to my twin blades then, and then shoot. Just
Damn.
running like Homer looks.
I
you know.
just it's every time. I'm sorry.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
First attack with my main hand.
That hits for 5 piercing damage.
Let's go.
And the second one will be a swipe up to its crest.
You get sneak attack, right?
Ooh.
Oh, right. Yeah, I do.
You can roll your sneak attack now if you'd like. The 12 will not hit its crest. Or,
All right.
and one slashing there, or piercing. All right. Does that end your round?
Yeah, I'll hold on to my action surge. Yeah.
Okay. Pickles, it's now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try and imitate what I saw Dirk do, but poorly. You know how like when a kid tries to somersault, but then they just end up like rolling on their side. That's what I do. Over here. And I try to hop up and hit its crest once again with my shield.
Okay. That hits.
Nice.
Hey. And with that, I'm going to deal my damage. And also, I'm going to try to use my special maneuver, trip attack. Which, when on hit, here, I think I can display this. There we go.
And it's also prone, correct?
Well, it has to roll a save, DC 12, strength save DC 12.
Roll to 15.
Okay. It is fine, but it does take the additional damage.
Yes. That has been factored in.
Yep, so that is 7 bashing damage with my shield.
All right. So it kind of like shakes its head and crest around. And as it stares at everyone at the top of the initiative round, you just see it look up and it just howls. It just goes. As it then enrages. For the next 2 rounds, it's able to take all 4 rounds of initiative and gains access to enraged attacks. Non-enraged attacks gain advantage. So, Vivi, it's your turn, as it is now hopping mad.
Well, this isn't a problem for me being very far away. So I think I'm going to mix it up and shoot it.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to give it just a normal basic shot. Just go for it.
Okay. The 12 misses.
Even while enraged, it 12 misses?
Mm-hmm. That is
oh, wait,
correct.
yeah, it's 13. Great. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm good.
All right,
Gonna be
Dirk.
chilling.
Dirk, it's your turn.
All right.
14 is a success. Is successful. What would you like to know?
Can I mount this thing?
You could try to like jump onto it.
I'll write that down.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Well, my hunt request is, can I mount it? Like,
Is it? You can. It would be extremely difficult.
Don't do it while it's enraged.
Do it while it's enraged. Assert dominance.
That's kind of what I wanted to say. How long is enraged? It's 2 rounds, right?
2 rounds. That is correct.
All right, I will save the theatrics for when he's calmed down. In that case, I will just
Coward.
do yeah.
You know what? No, I call you a coward in character.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know my plans to mount it. How could you know that I went back on it?
You say them aloud. Every plan, every action. You narrate your own life.
No, I say
You literally narrate your entire
the
life.
things that he's narrating out loud are in his voice. Some things that I can't do, like because it requires DM knowledge and shit that he can't possibly know. I'm hit him.
Okay.
I didn't label it, so I guess it'd just be a direct hit.
Yep, that is a direct hit. That does hit. You can choose to do sneak attack if you'd like, or wait till your bonus action.
I will wait for the bonus action to do that.
Okay.
All right, this attack will be at his tail again.
Okay.
Fish for it, get it.
That's a miss.
Dirk will think to himself, I'm gonna ride this thing. It's his turn.
Hayo, it's your turn.
What are you
I'll
narrating?
finish
the
her
part
sketch.
Did you make me look good?
Looks down. And how many spell slots do I get? I don't do casters, so
no, it's
I
all
don't
good.
know.
So with your firebolt, you can cast it as many times as you want. With your burning hands, you get 2. You can cast that 2 times per hunt.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but your firebolt is a cantrip, which means there are no spell slots. That literally is just your main attack.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I don't play casters. So...
No, it's all good.
I will try a different hand. What would be the word? Hello?
Brissinger.
Position, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like a gun, it's just a different hand position. You'll shoot it out again.
You're just doing Naruto hand poses at this point. The 7 unfortunately does not hit, as it just goes zigging past. Once again, you will see a.
That is also not good.
As it lands over there, it's just a small fire just kind of like erupts over there.
Oh
no. Does that end your round, Hayo?
I guess I can make a hunt check unless we know everything.
That's up to you.
That was more of a question of like what was the total of things we've learned so far?
I mean, I guess I can't answer that, but if anyone in the party wants to interject.
We know it's HP, we know it's AC, we know that we can
notes
skill.
in our Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels like we know everything that we need, even if there's like additional information.
We can find out what its
Weaknesses or
enrage does.
resistance.
What its
Ah,
enrage
that's true.
does, what the new enrage attacks are.
How do we, if we can calm it down from enrage, like, you know, some beautiful music.
She looks very. She looks at it. Seems a little mad. I don't like a hunch.
Okay.
Not sure, but it looks a little angry.
What would you like to know?
there a way to calm it down while we're trying to kill it, or is that a bit too much?
That's there is you do not have a means of calming down an enraged creature at this time.
Okay.
So you're saying if I looked at it and I was like,
I would
might make it worse.
I would add an extra a round of enragement. All right, here we go. So on its first initiative, it is going to what's it going to do? What's it going to do? I think it's just going to, at this point, you will see it look up in the air as it kind of gives like a little lag as sun energy begins charging into its crest, and it looks forward at that point to Dirk.
Bring it home, Prancy boy.
As it
That's
fires a solar crest beam that would only hit Dirk. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
With advantage because of my bald head, obviously, right?
No, that is incorrect.
Nice
I'm
try.
gonna have to argue this one, right?
Oh my god.
As you just literally see its crest like shoot up, and then it goes as it just a fiery beam shoots out. It will deal 6 points of fire damage since you were successful. Yeah, that was pretty rough.
That was a good roll.
Yeah. Nexie, it's your turn.
okay, just gonna do a hunt check.
That is successful. What would you like to know?
What makes it get charges?
The sun.
Oh, okay. It's a
Naomi, take out
right.
the sun.
It's solar powered. Everything makes sense. She swing at the. I didn't say it before I started saying it. What?
4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Does that end?
To be at the crest.
That's okay.
This is
You'll
gonna be
get
hard
it.
to get used to.
It's all right. Does that end your round?
Yeah.
All right, Eric, your turn.
He's gonna look over to his party and say, "Perhaps we should corral this thing to a cave if it's using the sun against us." Instead of rolling a hunt check, can I roll a nature check to make sure this fire isn't gonna spread like?
Yes, you can.
Vegetation's green
I'll
up?
allow
Okay,
that.
good.
Yeah.
Is this fire gonna go out?
With an 11, you theorize possibly, maybe. I mean, it seems small enough where maybe it won't spread.
No chances.
Yeah.
He's gonna disengage and then start stamping on this fire.
All right, you spend the full
Oh my
round,
God.
and then the fire just.
And then step back.
All right, that is your round
That
at
will
this
be
point.
it, yeah.
All right. You will see. No one's adjacent. You are going to see a. Yeah, it's gonna go for a bite against Pickles. As it goes in for the bite, this roll will be at advantage. A 23 to hit, dealing 6 points of damage.
Ow, 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 stop.
And then at its fourth round, you'll actually see it kind of do a slight somersault as it looks over at Eric, and it's going to do a tail attack. And that's a 24 to hit.
No, flower friend.
6 points of damage. So your temporary hit points are gone now. All right, Pickles, it's your turn.
I just
What say
seeing
you,
like
Pickles?
seeing Dirk being hit by fire. First, I'm just gonna be like try and blow it out like the grass at his feet.
Fire does not affect me. It's fine.
Oh, fire affects everything if it's hot enough. All right,
Well, mine's
Buster.
cold.
That's enough out of you. And I'm gonna try and hit it with my spade, I guess.
Okay.
Hiya! All right.
That's a miss.
great.
Do you
All right,
do
I'll-
anything else?
I'll action surge. Why not?
Okay.
And I'll just do it again.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, come
on! No! Oh God!
All right. Well, with my bonus action, then I'm gonna use my second wind to recover a little bit of HP.
Okay, sounds good.
1d10. Hey, that's a decent
Hey,
amount.
now that's the 9 you want to
+3.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
+3. That is correct. All right. For its second round of Enrage, on the top of the round, Solar Gilmaro fires a volley of Solar Crest Beams. At the beginning of a Hunter's initiative, Solar Gilmaro will aim the Solar Crest Beam at the Hunter. The attack will go off at the end of the Hunter's round. So, yeah, Vivi, you see his head turn around as its crest is just emanating and fully charged, and it's about to fire a beam towards you. The target is pretty much locked in, so essentially what that means is any movement, it'll just shoot past you.
Watch out!
You don't scare me.
I courageously, proudly, wholeheartedly hold the mirror in front of me and prepare to reflect.
All right. So is that going to be your full round?
Hayo just gives him a thumbs up.
That is, I'm going to use my full action to
Okay.
prepare to deflect. I will, however, do a hunt check.
Okay. 11 is not high enough.
Okay, the only thing I was going to ask is not relevant anyway, so.
All right. So the beam will fire out. You hold the mirror up. I need you to roll a d20. This is going to be sheer luck. If this is going to work or not.
God, that's a lot of fire.
15.
The solar crest beam shoots out of his head. You hold the shield up as it just begins to do this reflection. You just hear this cracking noise of the mirror as the mirror explodes, reflecting back onto the Solar Gilmaro.
Nice.
It will hit itself with its own solar beam charge.
I told you it would work, Dirk.
See, anything catches on fire if it's hot enough.
It's going to deal 4 points of damage to itself, immediately stopping its enrage. It is going to immediately go into a weakened state. Any attacks that you land on it during this round until the beginning of the next round of combat will be at vulnerability. So, Dirk, also you get advantage on attacks as well during this. So now,
Nice.
Dirk, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I don't know if there's anything else to learn, but meh.
All right, what would you like to learn?
Learn the AC of what I just did.
You don't have the mirror anymore. It doesn't matter.
I'm just curious.
But he has your head.
What if we hunt another one of these?
Oh my god.
I could use the head.
Okay. Is it possible, if the creature was mounted, to control where it aimed the beam?
Oh, Lord. Well, yes, it is possible. Mounting the creature as well as controlling its head would be excessively difficult, but yes, it would be possible.
Would that be like an acrobatics roll, or
you would have to do a very high acrobatics DC of at least 20 to get onto the creature, and then maintain a DC of 18 on either athletics or acrobatics, where essentially you're fighting its grapple as it's trying to like get you off. You're constantly doing grapple checks while you're riding it currently. So yeah,
this does not seem worth it.
Yeah, it's
As much
it's
as I want the moment to happen, I also don't want to die.
Yep.
All right. Has anyone been keeping track of the damage we've done to the crest or the tail?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in our chat.
I do not. Oh, wait.
Hunters of Io.
Is that how much damage we've done, or how much it has left?
Yeah, how much damage we've done? I don't want to count. I don't want to subtract.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, I will try to attack the crest.
Okay. You can attack at advantage.
Yes. By pressing shift. Wow. I still miss. Unlucky.
No, fortune hits. The crest. Oh, no, it doesn't hit the crest. You are correct. Sorry about that. Okay. Do you still have a bonus attack?
I do. I will do that bonus attack on the same crest. And roll the exact
Very
same
good.
thing.
Oh, damn. That is rough. Okay. All right.
And, no. And then I'll action surge and do all that again.
Sounds good.
14. Oh my god. And then
Next
I
one's a
will
20.
offhand.
Hey, there you go. All right, so go ahead and roll your damage along with your sneak attack. So that's 12 points of damage to the crest, along with an additional 6 points of a total of 18 points of damage to the crest. The crest is shattered. All those effects go off, and unfortunately, it doesn't get double vulnerability. But you will get it. You will have gained 1 extra round of vulnerability at the end of that. So. But yes, the crest is now gone, which means everything it does with the solar beam is weakened. Do you do anything else?
Nope.
All right, Hayo.
Oh god. That looked really painful. If I swing my chain daggers, will they do slashing or still piercing?
You can do slashing with them.
Okay. Hayo kind of like folds up her book and puts it in there, like on her side, and this little hook thing that she has, and she'll pull out her chain daggers and unwrap them. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
and then she just kind of like spins them around her head and throws them outward.
Okay.
At the tail.
A 12 is not. Oh, actually, no. You get to roll again because you're attacking at advantage because it's weakened.
At the tail.
Oh, all right. Well, so much for that.
Hasn't had much training.
Stick to reading, nerd. Dirk says as he's literally on fire.
Can I ask, like, did they hit him on accident?
Hit him on the pullback.
Straight chain.
It just zings right by him, almost hitting him as the chain then goes back as you pull it back towards you, almost hitting Dirk.
Sorry.
How are you?
Yes. Starts reeling in it.
Next, it's your turn.
Yeah, I was wondering, is there any sort of action economy for switching weapons?
You do it during a move or action, so you can switch your weapon essentially for free as long as you take an attack or move action while you're doing it.
That's beautiful. She's gonna step forward, like swing her glaive over her back and pull out her scimitars in one smooth motion and aim them both attacks at its tail.
Okay. You roll advantage. That hits for 8 points of damage to the tail.
Excellent.
Holy
and
crap.
then another hit with the offhand.
That is a critical
Nice.
hit, dealing a total of 14 points of damage to the tail.
16, so that's 30. Excellent. And since it's weakened, she's gonna do the action surge.
Okay,
So she could do that all again?
that is correct.
Oh my god.
The fighter.
14 hits.
Amazing.
Just let me
So
know
the
if you're.
tail is-
Well,
saying,
it's all. I'm assuming you're doing all the
again.
tail. Yeah. All
Yeah.
that again. That is correct. You're right. The tail immediately severs off. It loses its tail attack. As you see, like the tail like wiggling around there like a lizard's tail, and then it just slowly limps back. You'll kind of see the creature at that point, like as you cut off its tail, its body just flings down to the ground, and it just lets up as it's like
Wait, no, I
weepy a little
feel
bit.
bad. Oh, but I still have my offhand attack. I'm sorry.
I feel bad until I don't.
So that's 5 more damage, and that's it for me.
Okay, another 10 points of damage to the creature.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right. Eric, it's now your turn.
This is the time, so just gonna start swiping at it while it's down.
Yep.
First one.
That's a miss.
Bam.
That's also your light crossbow, so you used the wrong weapon,
you're
so I
right.
can't count it anyways.
Oh, it's the same modifier if you want to.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a
You got
critical hit.
And I'll sneak attack with this.
Okay. 12 points of damage and another 12 points with the sneak attack.
Action surge, and then we go ham.
Okay. You only attacked once with the hunting twin daggers, just so you know. So 20.
Okay.
Yeah. So bonus attack, you did 24. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. Perfect. And now you may action surge. That hits. Roll again for advantage. Just FYI. See if it's a crit.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yep.
might as well.
Yeah, you're good. All right.
And then the offhand.
That was the offhand, right? Yeah, 24/7 was your. Oh, I see. You're right. That's the offhand. Yep. So this is your offhand attack now.
Okay.
For 10 more points of damage. Yeah, you're just going down. You're just wailing on this thing right now. All right, Pickles.
Okay. So it's vulnerable right now, yeah?
That is correct.
And you did mention that we could hop on it?
It is. Yes, you can if you'd like. It's currently prone, so yes, you can do that.
All
Show
right.
them what you're made of, Pickles.
I'll show them that I'm made of the strongest hunters around. Ah! And I'm gonna hop on its head and just try to, I don't know, bash its skull in or something.
Bounce it. All right, sure. Go ahead and do an athletics or acrobatics check to try and like get on it.
Okay. All right. Acrobatics, yeah. Hey!
Yeah, you just see Pickles immediately like backflip onto the head and mouse onto the creature. You may now attack its head if you'd like. It doesn't provide any more in-game bonuses, but at the same time, yeah.
I don't care. Rule of cool is the best.
So yeah, you're now mounted on its head currently. Go ahead and
both
roll your
hands on the
attack.
shield and yeah.
Man,
I'd
it
roll
sounded
again.
cool when you wait for him to be on the ground.
Roll again
okay.
at advantage. Yep. That hits.
Okay.
The 13
All right.
hits.
Okay, thank goodness. So then, so this will be +2. No, that's what it is. 4.
8 damage.
And with that, I will also use another one of my maneuvers, the distracting strike. Yeah.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expand one superior die to distract the creature, giving your allies an opening. You add the superior die. The next attack roll against the target creature or attacker you has advantage. If the attack is made before the start of your next turn. All right.
Yep.
So now you've given double the advantage. Which
There's the
isn't a
additional
thing.
damage.
4 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Just take both hands on my shield and just.
You're just wailing on the head right now. All right. Top of the round. We are about to wrap up the weakened state. So let me go ahead and roll this. Okay. It has 3 rounds of movement. This round. It is now your turn, Vivi.
It's no longer weakened, right?
It is weakened until the end of Dirk's turn.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Is
Then
it
my
still prone?
thing literally does nothing. Oh well.
Yeah, it'll be prone until its next turn when it can get up. So Vivi, Dirk, and Hayo, it'll be prone during that time. All right, and Bahroo, I think you're mute. I think Bahroo's.
I am.
Yep.
I am. Well, after successfully reflecting, Vivi will simply just lay back and take a nap for his turn.
You see Vivi.
6-second nap.
You see Vivi circle around and then just sleep down like a like a cat. All right, Dirk, it's now your turn.
Dirk is contemplating spending his turn kicking the cat.
Is this where we all forget the main objective and start doing our side stuff?
You know, for all you know, this thing could heal or something.
Yeah, but he's sleeping.
I understand it's tempting.
Oh please! I don't know how much I could hang on much longer.
It's like down,
on
just
the
like
ground.
slowly writhing. You're barely on the.
You'll be
It's barely
fine.
flashing off. Yeah.
First, I'm going to step out of this fire because it's quite hot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess while you got it pinned down, little cat, I'll wait. It doesn't even have a tail anymore. I guess I'll just hit it.
Fire will slowly extinguish out.
Phew.
Roll at advantage. So roll again. That hits. For 8 points. Well, 16 points of damage. With another 12 for sneak attack.
And then offhand.
Roll again for advantage.
Damn it! I keep forgetting.
Yep, 14 hits.
That's like your 614 today.
All right. At the end of your round, is your round over?
He is prone, so he cannot AOP me, right?
That is correct.
I will. I already used 5 movement. 10, 20, 25, 30. I will move closer to Vivi.
Okay. All right. So at the end of your round, while it's still considered prone, it is no longer weakened, and its vulnerability has dropped. So now, Hayo, it is your turn.
After she finally got her daggers back, she's just gonna look at them and put them back on her hip and take out the book again.
Just so you know, since it is prone, you will get a disadvantage if you do any range attacks against it currently.
That's all I got. She just looks. That's all of me.
Just hold looking at your hands.
You can take those daggers and like just stab it, come up to it, stab it.
You get some sweet advantage.
Yeah.
Also looks over it. I'll die.
No, it's okay. It's like on the ground right now. You can come stab it. Come stab it.
Basically a petting zoo at this point.
Roll Firebolt again to see if you miss.
I keep forgetting to roll twice.
No, it's okay. It is a miss though, as you will see. Just a fire start right next to Eric over there.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Does that end your round, Hayo?
It's just like
Yeah.
she just kind of like keeps thumbing through the book. She's like, "Why am I so inadequate?"
It spends its movement getting up as Pickles is currently still on it. Pickles, you kind of like slide down its neck as you're now like holding on to the creature, and yeah, it's gonna begin screeching and trying to get you off as part of its move. So, athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. I'll
To try and
clutch onto it as much as I can. Whoa there, boy! Whoa, boy!
You are sent flying off and you are knocked prone. And then for its second round, it's going to look over at you, walk over, and it will go in for a bite. While you
not the face!
That is a 23 to hit.
What the fuck?
For 9 points of damage as it's trying to eat you now. Nexie, it's your turn.
She steps in. Wait, when it moved, it didn't hip check him, did it? It
That is
bit
correct.
him.
That is correct.
Does that mean there was an attack of opportunity?
Yes, there was.
Wait, when do we need to point these things out?
Right after the movement happens, so you are free to do the attack of op now if you'd like, since it's still the beginning sessions. That hits. These are just normal attacks with normal vulnerabilities.
Beautiful. Yes.
6 points of damage. And now
Alright,
it's your
so-
turn.
Yeah, she's gonna slide in there and swing fast.
That hits for 3 points of damage.
She's gonna swing again.
That misses for no damage.
She smiles.
You're doing a fantastic job, but can you hurry up a bit?
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
Eric, it's now your turn.
He's looking at the fire, looking at Pickles, looking at the fire, looking at Pickles. I can put out the fire after I save Pickles. He'll step over here and then start swinging.
Okay. That hits. For a total of 4 points of damage. Will you sneak attack?
Yeah, might as well.
For 2 points of piercing.
And the offhand.
That also hits. For 9 points of damage. That's a good amount of damage. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that'll be it.
It's going to disengage.
Oh jeez.
It's trying to just get the fuck away. Pickles, it's your turn.
All right. Firstly, I'm gonna get up, so that's half my movement gone.
Mm-hmm.
Got me ranged.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't. But do you? Okay, question.
Yes.
Take my crossbow.
Well, I was gonna think of. I mean, my idea was you could throw me, if Brett would allow that.
I'd probably have to do it my turn, right?
Yeah, you'd have to be on your turn.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I take his
But I
crossbow?
love that idea.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Oh,
Aim.
I don't know how to handle these contraptions, but I'll try my best.
Aim true.
Ugh.
Okay, what is that? Uses Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and my Dex is +2. I'm pretty sure I'm proficient. Yeah, I'm a fighter.
Yeah,
I'm proficient
yeah,
with
you're
everything.
proficient. Yep.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, that's 40-20. Sorry, my bad. That's not right. That's
He
not right.
explodes.
That's no. Sorry. Here's
Slash-
the actual roll. It's a
Oh, that's a miss.
I guess we found what weapon you need.
I squint my eyes and close and
That
imagine
was
that
a
I
dream.
fired it, but yeah, it was all a daydream. I got it. Oh no, I didn't.
Does that end your round?
I'm gonna spend the last of my 15 feet moving up here.
Okay.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Vivi, you wake up from your Talico nap, well rested. What do
He's
you?
RPing very well.
Yeah, he's sleeping right now. Bahroo.
Bahroo.
All right, it's Dirk's turn.
All right. Dirk will move. Well, hold on a second. Let me do some measurements real quick.
Calculating pet abuse.
All right. What's your AC?
What's your AC?
Oh my God.
He is considered
unarmed
prone, so you do get advantage.
Unarmed attacks don't get proficiency, right? And the right?
That is correct. It's just you're just punching him.
I really hope that you punch the ground twice.
All right. I will definitely try to punch Vivi.
Punch
He has
or kick?
advantage. Does he get sneak?
It is advantage. Yeah. So it is a miss. Yeah, as you just literally just go for the punch and you miss.
Can I bonus action offhand punch him in the face?
Yes, you can.
Vivi rolls out of the way.
That hits as you just like uppercut Vivi.
What the hell are you doing? We're on a hunt and you're taking a cat nap. How are you gonna earn my money if you're sleeping on the job?
I already did my job. I reflected the beam back at him, just like I
It
said I would.
barely did anything. He just looked mildly perturbed. You didn't do shit, cat.
He fell over, and I thought that killed him, so I took my nap.
That's not,
Hi-yo.
oh shit, what? He's running away.
Hi, it's your turn.
Kyle just watches this interaction like. What? What? But
Nerd, it's getting
why?
away. Get it.
I have a name. It's just like Skitter.
Fine, book nerd, get it.
That's
What was
not
her
my
like O or
name.
something? Oh, did it.
She tries different finger formation.
Here we go. Normal attack. That's a miss for Ted, as you just see another fire just shoot past. Oh my God, this thing might actually run. Oh no.
I'm gonna action search.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The one action search.
I'm not a nerd.
We're trying to kill the dinosaur, not the forest. Please.
Yes,
I'm an environmentalist. You're hurting me.
Maybe magic's not my style.
Up, it gets one round. It's going to go ahead and it's just looking. It's like, oh God, and it literally is just going to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's you just see it just bolting, trying to leave the area right now. Nexie, it's your turn.
Yeah, she's gonna sprint after it. Let's see, 35 up to here. She's in the process. She's sheathing her scimitars and pulling out her hand axe.
Okay.
She's gonna throw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What's the range on a hand axe?
Whoa!
It hits it would hit that range as you just literally throw the axe, and just immediately the thing goes, and it just falls over dead with the axe in its
Come
head.
back here, green thing. I want to skin you.
And with that, the creature falls dead at that point. It bleeds out, and you have successfully hunted the solar Dilomaru.
I kicked her shin.
You want to roll that? I'm watching you.
I'm gonna quickly head on out
Do
to
you
the.
want me to? How do I roll
Yes.
an unarmed? Wait, no, I have feline claws.
Are you trying to claw me? It's
This is-
important.
yes.
We have to resolve this.
I am going to claw your boots.
All right. I
Specifically.
don't know what a feline claw attack counts as.
Who knew we were the monsters the entire time?
That doesn't hit regardless.
Oh God.
I'm gonna quickly go over to while they're doing that. I'm gonna quickly go over to the fires on the grass and try and put it out with my feet. Just stomp it out.
You both are just
Nice
stomping
try,
at it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Maybe if you bought me a nail file, they wouldn't be so dull.
That was amazing! You were like shooting fire, like pew 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 pew, and then you over there, you were like stabbing, you were like rolling around and doing maneuvers, and then you threw that hand axe at the very end. That was awesome! That was the coolest hunt I've ever been a part of.
It's not your only hunt.
Rookies are cute.
Who is the butcher of the party?
I
Not
am.
me.
Then I need you to roll a hunt check so you can see if you get extra parts. So by carving this creature, you'll get a baseline of 20 Dilomaru parts. Because of you successfully cut the tail, you get an additional 3 parts from that, and you successfully cut the crest, you get an additional 3 parts from that, and now a hunt check to see what kind of bonus parts you're gonna get from your butcher check.
Vivi simply walks up to it and says, they just don't understand all the effort that I put into this hunt.
And with a 21, you will get an additional 9 parts from the creature, adding your total to 20 plus 9 plus 6. You've got 35 parts, almost double the parts from the creature than you would a normal hunter would. From everything. So with that,
You know that image with a smug cat and a bunch of knives around it pointing at it. it's like that, but in reverse.
So with that, because we are approaching time, something to think about between the sessions. You got 35 Dilomaru points. I gave you a list of things that you can make with the Dilomaru parts. The major things to keep in mind is going to be also who your blacksmith is, because you might actually save a bunch of time materials from that. I think I listed it. I don't have the list on front of me right now, but if you were to make a weapon from the parts, that is a baseline 8 parts. If you were to make armor pieces, for armor, like when you're assembling your armor, instead of like actually making like full suits of armor off of it, you actually take like parts of it to like place on your existing armor. That gives you damage reduction to certain damage sources, but also gives you like certain abilities you can do during hunts, which you'll see in the list that I linked you guys. You will also gain, and that takes 4 parts there. And then extra parts you'll be able to spend. You can make food and stuff like that.
What about the equipment like the necklace? Does that count as armor?
That does not count as armor. That's just magic items. So the solar Dilomaru, you could spend 4 parts to get a bead of fireball, which means you can throw it and it acts as if you cast the fireball spell. If you want to spend 4 parts
for 1 bead.
That is correct. Fireball is pretty devastating.
I guess it's fair. Yeah, fireball is pretty good.
So, but your blacksmith can potentially make it cheaper if they roll successfully when they're crafting. So,
All beads.
It's just 35 points worth of speed.
So with the Dilamaru, you can build a tome. You can build, or you can build twin daggers. So that is good for anyone who's using tomes or twin daggers. The pauldron you can make. It allows you to cast a spell on yourself that increases your speed by 10 feet for 1 minute. You can do that once per hunt. Or you can make the plating, which will reduce all sources of piercing damage by 3 and fire damage by 5. So just something to think about between sessions. But I think this end of the hunt is where we're going to wrap up today's session, the first session of Hunters of Io. So thank you very much for being a part of it, guys.
We lived.
Awesome.
Thank you for running.
Yeah. You guys enjoy yourself?
Yes, very much so.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. You guys did great.
That's dope.
That was some good shit. Oh my god. There's actually I know we're approaching time. If you have to go, I completely understand. But we have a bunch of fan art. If you guys would like to take a peek.
What? Already?
Yeah, show me fan art.
Oh yeah.
See.
Yeah. We already got. people have been making fan art since session 0. So.
Right.
But
God,
even
that's so awesome.
Yeah, even then we still have like a lot of fan art that people have been apparently working on. So I'm gonna go ahead and load those up right now. It is apparently a lot.
Where do we
Good.
find this? Like,
Yeah.
is it in the Discord or?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna if you go over to the World of Io Discord, which I will actually link in chat right now for those that want to join. We have a fan art section where you can go ahead and check out and see everything that's made there. But typically what I do is I just show it off on screen.
Yeah, that works.
So yeah, there's already some people are already making fan art of the other creatures you guys haven't even seen yet as a hope in the hopes of what they believe these creatures are going to look like the someone did like a crab and yeah. I'm loading them all up right now, so I need just a minute. But yeah, that was fun. I'm glad you guys.
Oh, no, I have an ad. Damn it.
Yeah, originally it was like I could have sworn partners didn't get ads, but I guess Twitch decided against that. So now everybody get ad. Everybody get ad. All right, I'm loading everything up. Sorry for the
Add more like subtract, as in this is subtracting from my streaming experience. Hey,
hey, finger guns, pew pew. I think this is almost all of it. It is a lot of fan art. Thank you to everyone who made this, because it is holy crap.
Oh my god, wait, those comics.
It is good stuff. Yeah, also if you guys message or say something in the public IO Discord, I'll make sure to give you a play. Okay, I think this is, yep, that's everything. All right, cool, awesome. Also at some point in time, yeah. So freaking check this shit out. I'm already really impressed by this. I'm gonna put it on screen right now. Someone already made the Dilamaru fight with the mirror reflection over here in this corner. Like, goddamn, that was very quick. Good job, everybody.
Yes.
We've got. I'm already enjoying all of this. The cutesy little art right there. Thank you so much for that.
oh my. I don't eat food.
Nice little lore picture for you right over there.
There he is. There's his master, or rather, hunting partner.
Art, yeah. See you later, bro. This is what could have happened if you reflected. You see the head.
Bald.
This is someone already drew the crab. I haven't showed anything but they're like, this is what a radiant crab could look like. So we're already getting some thoughts of what the other creatures might look like.
Very cool.
Approved hunter right over here. Good cat face. Good Talico face. Look at this chunkster over here. I'm adoring this.
Oh my god. That is adorable.
Thanks, I hate it.
So tasty. Just eating the food right over there.
Yeah.
Love it. Choose your hunt, and here's everything. I like the one that's holding the ball. That's precious. This is really good. I like that. We've got a comic already, Hunting with Hunters of Io number 0. Glancing around. Anatomy. Wow. You nerds. He's like, nerd. This is session 0.
Oh, no.
That's so sweet. Oh no. And there's another one. Here we go. I don't appreciate thieves, nor do I. I don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't do anything. Oh, that's right. When you were looking back at the tree, everyone kept looking at each other. A tree? I hate it here.
The tree looks so innocent.
I know. Someone needs to print like a little hat.
Looks like broccoli.
It does.
Oh, I hate it.
Broccoli tree. Oh
Burn
my
it.
gosh.
How many times can I use cantrips again?
Oh, as many times as you want. Oh, this is with the artificial trading area. I'm totally not artificial.
Oh yeah, this is session 0.
Yeah, this is session 0.
Oh my.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh,
Why?
thank you for drawing this.
That's adorable. Oh my
That is
God.
so good.
Nixie felt so bad.
I sent this to you guys already, but the session 0
Yeah.
appearance
So
is still so good. I like the wooden
Everything was
figures. Is just so great over here. These are absolutely amazing.
I remember he's got a bunch of wooden figures.
Mm-hmm. I think this is my favorite one. Just the whistling play. This might be a close second. Nerd. Poor Hio. This is lemonade. Look at that. Oh my god.
Yeah, what the fuck? I took notes that you drank the lemonade, and then you're like, I'm allergic to lemons. He's like, squints.
Oh man. And then finally, we got this one. Sword of the Morning's Blade, Edgy Knight, Dirk, Manly. How about just Dirk? All right, that's it. So thank
that's
you so much
wonderful.
for
Good.
all the fan art today, guys. That's awesome. And thank you guys for being a part of this. This is I'm very excited because like I said, this is a bunch of just trying out new shit. But yeah, I'm glad you guys all enjoyed it. I'm looking forward
to next time, dude.
Yeah, next week. All right. You guys have
next week.
Yeah, same time next week. I'll see you guys later, okay?
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Whoa, bye. All right. Chat, what did you... All right, so the players liked it, but what did you think, chat? What did you think? Did you guys enjoy yourself? I just saw Eric Southflood as front flip, and that's a waste of a critical acrobatics. Way to go. God damn. I'm going to close this so I don't hear the